All right, welcome to our second of our Freaky Friday Halloween Week 6 feature matches here for Spider-Man slash Omen Pass. I'm joined by Dan A. Beatdown Bringer, who haven't
Boo!
talked to in a while. How's it going tonight?
Good, good. It's Hallows Eve, and I'm
Sure.
anticipating children knocking on my door any second now.
Oh, I am not anticipating that whatsoever, but I'm anticipating these two people knocking each other in the face, though. Those two people being Spaghetti Mitch, who's going to be our superhero in this match, up against Daniel M, who is a super villain. What's he working with over there? What's Daniel working with?
I'm seeing banned colors. We have a wealth of two drops. Every card in our hand is a two drop, except for the four drop we just picked up. So he's got choices in terms of how he wants to play this game. He's gonna do
Oh,
the mana wrapping option, which makes
yeah.
sense. This card, this rare is this a rare he's up against or an uncommon? But this
Uh,
card is brutal.
yeah, it's a rare. It's 2/2 flying that makes all your opponent's creatures come into play tapped, and we get more spiders here. So Mitch has only played rares so far. That bodes well. He also has a rare in his hand, yet to be deployed, which is also quite good. So we'll see how that. We'll see if he's going to get his land for his Angler Shield next turn, and he also has a Mob Lookout and a Sudden Strike.
It's a bit of an awkward turn here because he's got four drops, but they're not four drops he really wants to play outright. And he could go two by playing like Chariot and Alchemist, but then he's not getting the forest thing. Let's see if he decides to pay the price here. He does.
I
Okay.
mean, you're not really playing that card unless you're getting a land with it. It's pretty bad otherwise.
I just wonder if this is just might be a little too slow tempo wise. He doesn't really need this
Yeah,
swamp.
he's got a swamp now. Okay.
The other option that the card that adds counters to things or gets a two drop from the yard.
Yeah,
Could
that's
have played that out
yeah,
and
the
just get
referee.
some beef on the board.
Yeah, that's the referee. Which Mitch does have a. He just drew one, but he does not have the fourth land. So he does have Angler Shield as well, which is a very strong rare, but does not have the land for it. So he's going to pump up his 3/3 so he can attack with it. Yeah,
Should be
so
noted that he's already on the back foot tempo wise, but like now that everything enters in tapped,
yeah, it's
he
tough.
has to remember that like cards won't protect him.
Yeah, you basically you have to block with whatever you started the turn with because anything new coming in will not be able to block. Right, he does find the land here. Interesting to see what he's going to discard. It's probably just. I mean, some people would say he's supposed to discard the land here despite having two four drops in hand because they're so strong. But we'll see.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, he's got sudden strike, which is destroy an attacking or blocking creature for one and a white. I think that's what he's going to discard. Yeah, because he wants to keep both of his four drops here. Because he's got the shield, which is a rare, and the referee as well.
That this card makes a lot of sense to me. It's
Yeah,
not like he's worried about
yeah,
attackers
and
from Daniel's side of the field.
that shield can put on a lot of pressure.
Okay, I this is the play I thought he was going to make. Oh, I mean, I forgot that the Weaver has this ability that lets it untap itself if you've spent
Yep,
four mana. So now
exactly.
he does actually have access to the terrific team up for removal, which it looks like he's holding up
Okay,
for.
okay, that's going to be pretty good against this angler shield that's going to come down and try and do a lot of damage and draw some cards here.
Oh, double strike. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so Mitch is deciding what he wants to do. He sees mana open. He knows there's possibilities that he could get messed with, but I think he just wants to play this shield. Yeah, this card's real strong. Yeah, so this one gives +2/+2 to the equipped creature. It gives a free equip when it comes in. And when the creature deals combat damage, you draw a card for each modified creature you control.
Mitch really wisely choosing not to go all in on the flyer. I like his choice here.
Yeah, he said if there's a removal, I don't want. I want my shielded creature to. I want him to either destroy one or the other, but not both at the same time.
Yeah, this definitely makes it's so much more awkward for Dan than if he just targeted the 3/3.
Yeah, so he's going to send in here, and Daniel now has to decide which one of these he wants to take out. So looking quickly at the records here, Mitch is doing quite nicely here. He's 17-8, so very much in contention for top 8 on the hero side. We have split standings here. So based on which packs you chose early in the league, you ended up a hero or a villain. So uh, Mitch is at 17-8, so very well positioned here. And Daniel is at 14-10, so he needs to win this to stay alive. And
Opting to take 6.
yeah, well, I mean, his other option was to. I guess he didn't want he didn't want Mitch to draw 2 cards. That's understandable.
No, for sure, especially if he's only got 2 left in hand. He does also have the ability to stabilize with the clutter. It's the spider that's when you web sling, it comes in with 2 little friends.
And as long as he has an untapped land, he can do that.
The issue is everything coming in tapped makes it a little risky.
Yeah, I guess that's rough. You'll have only 1 untapped creature if he does that.
He's going to opt to play one of his other pseudo removal spells,
Yeah,
which will, yeah. This should give him some breathing room for now. Does Mitch have stuff left in his hand?
he's got creatures. He's got a principled referee, which is the same one that Daniel played, and he's got Strix Lookout, which was from Foundations. It's a 1/2 flyer with vigilance, and it also loots, taps to loot. So
he does have that equipment on the side of the field, which will give him a lot of staying power, even if he's not able to pick up a lot of threats.
For 2, which is really cheap for +2/+2.
Oh, only 2. Wow.
Yeah, we're used to some of these really powerful equipments being a bit more hefty to equip, especially considering it's you get a free equip when it comes in. You would expect the equip cost to be much higher than 2 in most designs.
It gives the creature vigilance as well.
No, the bird has vigilance.
That bird comes in with vigilance, right? Yeah. That allows it to tap and attack.
Yeah, and it's, I believe, 1 on a blue, and you tap it to draw and discard.
So if Daniel wants, he can tap his spider. It looks like he's going to do that. He's going to gets this in-webbed trigger.
Yep. And they all come into play untapped because the MacD has been hidden in mundanity. Mitch has drawn a mountain here, which leads me to believe there's some red cards of some kind in his deck. Right, he's going to play the referee here, and that's going to allow him to attack past these 2 reach tokens. So the clutter cluster itself does not have reach, though the tokens do. So Daniel
this is definitely not what Daniel wanted to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just has to chump block here. He doesn't want Mitch to draw 3. Yeah, the modified.
He would draw 3.
Yeah, the equipment says when the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card for each modified creature you control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it goes really hard in the all modified deck, which it seems that's what Mitch is running basically.
I mean, counters on basically all of his creatures, yeah.
Yeah, almost everything just puts counters or has evasion of some kind.
So he needs to draw out of this, and he has the means to do so. Looks like he's going to recycle his in-web trigger by playing another in-web creature, which should buy him some time if Mitch isn't able to remove this token.
Yeah, so with the between the Leyline Weaver and the Chariot, he can. I mean, if the game was like a little less, if he was a little less under siege, this is kind of like, not infinite, but basically like almost close to infinite in web, like every turn.
Oh yeah,
yeah. If you have a way to tap your creature guaranteed, and you have 2 in web creatures, you can just sort of keep going because of he has the Leyline Weaver that taps itself and the Chariot.
This Chariot does get a lot of extra value in this archetype because of its ability to just tap on command.
Yeah, I mean, this is only going to come up in a stalled board. I wouldn't exactly call this a stalled board though. So, all right, he's gonna
Daniel still does need to try out of this.
He's going to cast his Unstable Experiment, which is I was talking about it the other day on the last time there was feature matches. That I really like the design of this card. I'm sad that it was in a set that didn't get to play too much of. Well, draw a card and then connive at instant speed.
No,
Like that's so
this card
strong.
is wild.
Yeah, like the fact that it could be a combat trick that draws a card and like wins combat, kind of crazy. And
I definitely think it's one of Blue's best commons in the set.
Daniel can kind of just block every turn here with this clutter cluster business.
Yeah, definitely looks good for Daniel if we're not able to break the siege.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how he's going to get through. I mean, he can't stop him from casting this clutter cluster every other turn.
These are the kind of, is this week 6?
Yeah, we're in week 6. That's why we're battling on Friday here.
Oh man, and he found basically a huge mana battery in the form of supportive parents, which is another way of tapping creatures for free on
yeah,
command.
okay. Yeah, interesting that Daniel ended up with a green-white deck because the way that the packs worked is once you became a superhero, your packs were more seeded towards like the hero colors and the car and like the hero archetypes, and the villain packs the same thing. So interesting that he's a villain, but ended up with more of the a green white deck. Normally, the people that end up villains were usually in black blue or some version of Sultai or something.
Curious why he opted to bounce this guy and not his the guy that recycles from grave.
I mean, that one you could use as you could plot it to start attacking at some point. And Mitchell's just on lands here. I'm not sure he has the green white land. I'm not sure if he has a green card or if it's just to surveil. But he's got a vibrant cityscape, which is the Evolving Wilds variant of the set, and an island in hand. So he's got nothing. He needs to loot basically now.
And now, if Daniel really wanted to, he could triple block.
Yeah, he can't. He can't really even attack now and force a block at this point. Before he was able to attack and at least force chumps, but he can actually, yeah.
And that looks like a chump he would happily. Yeah, I would. Let's see what we can dig.
He has drawn another land here, so we've hit a bit of a bump here after a pretty good start for Mitch, but now it's getting a little bumpy.
Yeah, this is when despair sets in for the tempo player trying to beat what looks like a really heavy value control archetype with the. I mean, it looks like he's really built his deck around this in web mechanic fairly well.
I've heard rumblings of decks that could do this, like just in web stuff every turn. I've yet to see it just like happen in a board stall and take over a game. Usually the game ends one way or the other. Either you don't have time to do it or you just, and web is such a strong mechanic and a snowballing mechanic that if you get it early, you just get advantage. You don't usually get into board stalls, but when you do, this clutter cluster and plus the Sarn is just getting him so much advantage here.
I'm also realizing with supportive parents, Zan the Tunnel Web Explorer with the Weaver, this archetype just also has so many ways of getting onto the board quickly.
Yeah. So it's an archetype that can run you over, but also has some staying power as well. If the game does go a little long, and this one definitely, we're settling in for a long game here.
I mean, depending on Mitch's next draw, he might. I wouldn't fault him for throwing in the towel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what's in his deck, but I'm sure he has cards that might be able to get through this. But yeah, just the advantage, like here, he's getting a land, he's getting to play Clutter Cluster again.
Yeah, this is brutal.
And step, he gets to draw another card from
draw another card and gain 2 life.
Yeah, so gain life here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really board wipe in Mitch's colors here.
I mean, honestly,
black. So.
There's no reason to rush to the victory, I guess. But I think he could have just gone away with attacking there with everything besides like the Silken Throne. Although even at this point, like he has enough cards in it.
Yeah, another land off the top is just
okay.
Not what we were looking for here.
Good for him for. I mean, he can still check with the elves. He does have an extra draw.
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to see more of your opponent's deck potentially, But in the world where we have open pools, you can just look
Hmm.
at that instead of continuing on in this game. But he's gonna keep playing here. He's gonna
I mean,
see
this
see
is
what else his opponent is
ooh.
running. I
What
mean,
the heck? I just saw the first four cards of his deck, and they are all multicolored game changers.
okay, well, that's I
One
mean,
of them in black, which I don't even see him running
there's a
currently.
swamp in play.
There's this one to play. Okay.
Yep, he's running seemingly, I mean, base green white, but with splashes. Did he even find anything?
No, it looks like
I guess he already
he's
he
running
had
that for the removal spell.
his Haida Mandani is the only target. Yeah, okay. I mean,
I guess so. Which I mean, if you take able to draw the card, it's really good. I just don't know if I would be willing to run the
yeah, with
risk
only
of
one target, yeah,
yeah.
it's a little dodgy. But yeah, he's up to 24 life with just up on cards, up on board, up on life. It's
Yeah,
looking
this is
tough here.
miserable.
Yeah, like I said, I've heard rumblings of decks that had done this. Like people posted screenshots or whatever of like drafts where they had looped in web creatures just for more or less infinite value. Hadn't seen it yet. Hadn't come across it in League yet. Uh, Not sad that I haven't seen it before now. It's not
uh,
very. Yeah. So I mean, we got a
the
couple
no attacks
creatures.
there that turn is very curious
We
to
got
me.
we got a couple creatures here off the top from Mitch. He's got a referee, another referee. And he's got Basil, which is the flash creature that can tap and or untap a creature when it comes in.
I think at this point he's just having fun showing his deck off to a crowd. I mean,
I
that's the only reason I can justify not attacking
I
last turn.
mean, it's immortalized. It'll be on YouTube. He'll be able to watch it back every day if he wants. I don't know how often people watch back their triumphs. I thank them for the views
Only
though.
my triumphs.
I thank them for the views if they do. He's gonna connive here. All right, he has. Yeah, he's discarding his Argear here, which is basically like a mana war. He's gonna keep his flash creature that he can cast.
Which creature?
It's a 2 mana 2/2 flash. When it enters, you could tap and or untap a creature.
Yes.
Basil, Cabaretti, Loudmouth.
And in case we needed more card draw, here's Dreams of Laguna.
Oh, that I was not expecting the green white deck to come out with the Dreams of Laguna, but you know,
It does
you have it,
seem,
you have it.
yeah.
If you could cast it, sure. It's eventual
We haven't
card
seen any other
advantage.
blue cards. Is the
He played Hide and Mundanity, but other than that, I don't think we've seen too much.
if blue is the splash, it seems like he has enough card draw.
Yeah,
But
it's
who am
not
I
a
to
card I
judge? I'm not
would
even
encourage
playing
you
this league.
to immediately splash, but I mean, you pay 6 mana, you go up a card, you get a little bit of selection. Yeah, can't go
What's
too
the?
wrong.
Is there been a meta so far for this league? Is it looking like uh, one that could eke out, like whichever deck ekes out the most value over time tends to be the winner?
It's a
Or
lot of green white and it's a lot of blue black. A lot of the hero decks, not all of them, but a lot of them sort of crystallized into green white just because that's the best of the hero colors, and blue black is the best of the villain colors. So we've seen a lot of green white versus blue black. Seen a lot of wrench, which is that like the 5 mana black rare that you look at the top
oh
9 cards
god,
of your opponent's deck and steal 2 of them.
that card is miserable.
Yeah, so I played 5 matches this week, and all 5 of my opponents had wrench and cast it.
I I would hate that.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I won 3 of them before getting eliminated,
Oh, okay.
but I did my part as the hero. I fought against the nasty villains, and I was somewhat successful.
9 is just an excessively large number, even for a 60 card deck.
Yeah. So Eleni is coming down here, and that's gonna probably put the door on this game because that one pumps out 1/1s whenever you cast a creature, and you can pay 5 to give your whole squad +2/+2 vigilance.
So he's
So
making half a mana every time he casts a creature.
yeah, so he can just I mean, as of next turn, it's likely that he can attack for lethal potentially.
I know it's technically correct, but I think Mitch has the patience of a saint.
Yeah, Mitch is one who will just play the game until it's absolutely unequivocally over, and his life total 17, which means the game has not ended yet. So
I will say I do think psychic damage is a resource, just like health.
what when your opponent gives up early, it's like it,
Well, I mean,
it's a
like
confidence boost.
having to be on the other side of this,
Yeah. I
it
mean,
does something to a man.
for all we know, Mitch went to go make himself a sandwich while this was all going on, and now he's back resolving his basil. Yeah, so opponent's at 34 somehow after all of this. I mean, not somehow. I
Good
mean, we
God.
saw the life being gained. Yeah, so now he's got the Zoras gaining life. Yeah, and
Any hope off the top there?
he's drawn a pretty cool card, Halia Ascendant Cadet. That's the Selesnya gold uncommon from Edge of
Hmm.
Eternities. He's discarding that. That must be a splash.
Oh, yeah, that is good. Interesting
Yeah,
card.
it's pretty nice in this deck, but and he's going to go after this Eleni, so he doesn't just immediately get the board pumped against him. But it's looking grim, we'll say.
I do feel like we have attacks here. And by here, I mean on Daniel's side of the field.
I mean, yeah. We'll see if he takes the option to attack with his 16 creatures or whatever he has in that there.
He did draw the Mana War, which should make it even easier because then it can also turn on the Chariot. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're well overdue to closing this game out.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, more life. It's a spider, so it gets a counter. He's gonna
Yes, guaranteed
plot
damage
this.
there. Okay, he's doing exactly that.
It looks
And
like
he's pressing that sweet, sweet attack all button. Yes, very good. Okay.
man, even Zora. Even Zora. No, he actually clicked at the last second. His O2 wasn't attacking. Technically correct plays for everybody.
Okay, I'm now looking at this list, and good God, is this value build?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes you could get run over a bit, but yeah, he's got a white blue deck. He's got 2 green cards and 1 red card here on the splashes.
We are 4 colors, basically everything besides red.
Yeah, it seemed that black and blue were not plentiful in his deck, but were still present.
We're double splashing for, and appropriately so. I mean, it's a very strong card, but the Doc Ock card, one that refills your hand to
Oh
8s.
yeah, that's not usually alongside all these spider heroes, but yeah, do what you got to do to get ahead here. Yeah, Mitch has got a pretty straightforward white blue sort of modified theme deck. He's got like a drop menu of 2 drops that goes like past what's visible. You have to scroll down a bunch to see all of his 2 drops. So he's trying to get on board early, tempo his opponent out, get some evasion, draw some cards, and get his creatures with counters on them and whatnot. And he was enacting his game plan for a few turns, and then opponent got the loop started with the clutter cluster, and that was
Honestly, if he didn't have that removal spell that one turn, it would have been an entirely different game.
the terrific team up.
So, yeah, I do think there is. I feel like Daniel's game plan could have holes in it from a tempo perspective.
Yeah, it could be a little slow because like usually your in web deck wants like 1 and 2 drops at attack, and I didn't see. I mean, I didn't see Daniel's full list, but it seemed like he didn't have too much of that. It was more like in webbing for value, which is hard to do if you're getting pressured. Like I know my deck, which was a white green deck, like I had 3 copies of City Pigeon, which is the 1-drop flyer.
Oh my God! You said City Pigeon, and he drew City Pigeon.
Oh, there you go. Well, there it is.
You invoked the bird.
I do that sometimes. Yeah, so like that that's sort of the more traditional start of what this deck wants to do, which is play an evasive creature early and get their web going right away. His looked a bit more of a slow burn, but it got there either way.
So this is actually an instance of Mitch's card baiting him, because now he does have the ability to inweb his Darviel, I think is the name. It's
Yeah,
the
it's
one.
just a 3/3 vanilla. Yeah.
I mean, maybe he also would have attacked with a 3/2. It looks like he's not going to opt for it.
Yeah, he's going to play Skivix the Augmenter, which is a nice card. You do have to connect with it. I have found difficulty.
Yeah, same.
Just having a 2/4 be able to hit the opponent. I think when it's in the graveyard and you could put it on an evasion creature, the ability, then you're really cooking. But I think he's just gonna
Great
try to
card,
put some
but
more
more of the
pressure
same
in.
in terms of value. I mean, he did have the option of last turn playing his Davriel and then like sacrificing long term and web value to also play it alongside the clutter cluster.
Yeah, eventually he'll get to that. Yeah, Mitchell's just putting counters on just about everything here. So definitely a bit more of an aggro start, I guess.
We
But
did miss the
Mitch had a pretty good
lands.
start last game too. So, oh, is he not? He does not
What?
have a land.
No. Does the 2/4? It doesn't cast it for free, does it?
The 2/4? No, it just
Yeah.
draws a card when it hits. You get to look at X cards where X is a damage dealt and put one in your hand.
Okay.
And then you can
Again,
exile it from your graveyard to put a +1 counter on a creature and give it that ability.
I know Daniel's really looking for a land there, but I think he's at a point where he needs to try and build up some defense here on the board.
I mean, Mitch can snatch back the 2/4, which is just like the bounce spell that draws a card if you kick it. Like if he does that, he's just getting in for a load of damage. Looks like he's going to take it slow here. Interesting. Okay. Interesting to attack with the
He does
3.
have the lively leap in
Flip
hand,
flop.
which looks like he's deliberating casting. If I'm him, I'm thinking, man, do I have another window to cast this spell anytime soon, given how much I want to play? But it looks like he's going to hold off.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Mitch didn't just snatch back the 2/4 and just attack for 9.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, well, now he has a good target for the snatchback if he wants. But I think he just wants to, yeah.
That is a very expensive 3/2, is all I'll say.
Rouse the Swarm has been quite a good card, so. All right.
Has it seen a lot of play?
I mean, yeah, the Spider decks want it. Like, I was playing 2 of them. I mean, a 4-mana 3/2 reach that gains a life it's below rate, but it's not terrible. And if it's adding even like 1 or 2 power to the board on top of that, it's pretty good when most of your deck is spiders.
I feel like I understand Mitch wanting this death trigger, but I think he needs to swing here.
Yeah, he saw what
agrees.
Daniel's deck is capable of, and he just needs to get the game over before Daniel really stabilizes here, keep him on the back foot. He's considering maybe doing a sudden strike here, just to keep the beats going.
I love it. Yeah.
The problem with that is that the 2/4 comes back down and it's a 3/5 and he can't get through it. It's a 3/5 because of the enchantment. Despite the fact that Skivix the Augmenter is a demure-looking, monstery mutant thing, it's actually a spider.
He is spider. Okay, so opting to.
What are the options here?
There's I just think this one's too slow. He has the Augmenter. He has an Aloe Alchemist. He's got the Darvel, which we could have inwebbed for 1 mana a long time ago. A Lively Leap, which is his trick.
Yeah.
And then it looks like some saga called Awaken the Honored Dead that's He
That's
can't
a
comfortably
is
cast.
that an Abzan one?
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
that's the
from
one that says destroy target non-land permanent
no,
as
it
its
looks like he
first.
is going to get to
Okay.
cheekily get a 4/4 into play here.
Ah, okay. This is very interesting because now he has the ability to still hold up lively leap at
Yeah,
instant speed,
not
which is
bad.
nice.
Yeah, Mitch. I mean, there was very little chance Mitch was going to block there, but if he did, it might have worked out for him. Right, he's got a. All right, so now he gets to put a +1 counter on something and have it become a legendary spider hero in addition to its other types.
Forever.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
it's like copied after like some Spider-Man card where the spider bites Peter or something like that.
I believe it's called the Origin of Spider-Man. I believe that's
Well,
what the
there you
title is
go.
in paper.
There you go.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see
lucky
how
seven.
we choose to block here with the lively leap in hand. What does Mitch have? It looks like Mitch is again flooding. Does he have any backup in his hand?
He has a planes, and he also has the Strix Lookout. That's the bird we saw last game.
Gotcha.
So nothing of great consequence here.
Okay, this is
Interesting that he's willing to trade off his supportive parents here, which is like sort of a source of mana. But he is gonna pop off here with his trooper. Gonna make 2/1/1s.
looks like we've almost turned the corner, but there's still a lot of pressure coming from Mitch.
Yeah, I mean he could play his Saga now. That makes I believe it makes 3/1/1s. Okay, now he's gonna go for this augmenter instead.
And now he has the option to play either of his 2 drops in green or his City Pigeon. Looks like he's going to hold up for the food activation.
Okay, that's fair. He's getting a little low here. Another land off the top is just misery.
Hmm.
He does at least get to attack with his birdie here and then loot post combat. Or loot now. Same difference. Oh, it's another land.
Oh man. Okay. Daniel's getting the very much needed. He needs time basically, and looks like Mitch's deck is giving that to him.
Yeah, just another like nice assertive start from Mitch, but just sort of ran out of fuel.
I feel like we're pretty comfortably at the corner turn, barring any equipment draw from Mitch on this bird. But he does have reach and flying in his hand to back it up.
Yep,
So
Mitch does have 2 copies of that the rare Azorius equipment, so that would be nice if he could find it. But in the meantime, it looks like Daniel's gonna find his way back in this. And now,
man, this
and
is
now
such
Mitch
an
is wondering,
uncomfortable
yeah,
block for Mitch.
yeah, like what's the in-web that's coming is what he's thinking.
Yeah.
So what is the in-web that's coming?
Oh, I mean, he does have the clutter cluster, the
Okay.
powerhouse from last game that kept recycling 2 1s with reach. In this case, 3 2s with
So this
reach.
time Mitch is he's gonna call. He says, I I saw that 6 drop last game that ruined my life. So I'm gonna block. If you have something, so be it. And he didn't have anything, so. But now Daniel just gets to resolve his Zan, and now he does have the mana for that for the 6 drop. Another land off the top here is just it's brutal.
Oof.
Like you just hate to see it.
I
Uh,
see him typing something down there.
yeah, well, he was typing in the friend request, typing to us, "Are you blank kidding me?" Was
Ah, very well.
you can you yeah, we can fill in the blanks, but yeah,
What do we
unfortunate.
draw that time?
Yeah, he drew a 2 drop here of
Okay,
for a 2 drop
that's not
of
gonna change anything.
little consequence. Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, I think now is a repeat of last game.
yeah, he can just start going hard with the yeah. Mitch is just gonna take it. He says, "So be it." Yeah, so look at the top three, put one in your hand, rest in the
He has
graveyard.
revealed another clutter cluster.
Oh boy. Yeah, not fun.
I guess he
Ah,
figures I don't need two of them.
yeah, Mitch probably sees it goes in the
But
graveyard and
I
he
think
says,
having two of them would be
oh,
fun.
well, what a relief. I don't have to deal with that.
Having
Uh,
two means you can just keep playing them over and over again.
if you can get one, if you can get it tapped, yeah. It
I
is
mean, yeah, it's just an
legendary. It is
embarrassment of riches
legendary, so
here.
you can't have two in play, but
Is that
uh,
another land I see he draw?
it's an island, yep, sure is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean that's the game sometimes. Like we know the game does this to us sometimes. We keep coming back because it's such a good game, but sometimes we just feel like there's not
I
enough.
can feel his soul crushed from over here.
And now he's got a draw engine here with the Demura.
Yeah, it's just an embarrassment of riches here as he draws his Niak Pinnacle Pariah, better known as Doc Octopus.
Yeah. He has drawn a good card here, but it might be too late. It's the Lost in Lityara, which is the blue rare saga.
Yeah, I think it's I
But
think it's pretty
you know,
late.
we did see last game he did fight till the bitter end, so he's not quitting just yet.
He's got the heart of a champion, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, he fights until it's over. All right, getting his little counter synergies here, but another island is just it's
Jesus.
brutal. He's tapping a whole bunch of mana. Yeah, he's
Now we're in the counting lands stage of
yeah.
of loss.
The calculation is it's a lot. That's the calculation. A lot of lands. Too many. Yeah, his opponent drew like like Daniel was like stuck a little bit at the beginning, but then just ended up not flooding at all. Like just drew like the perfect amount of lands to just play what he needed to survive without getting flooded. Looks like he just dumped 3 cards in the graveyard, 2 of them being more lands. I'm not sure what he
This is
has in his deck that's going to stop it. I mean, this game's just done here. Like he's getting attacked for. I guess it's not technically lethal, but or is it? 4 creatures get
this
through.
is
I think
this
it's
is mental lethal.
4 creatures get through. I think it's pretty close to. Oh, that destroys something. Oh, that's the Sultai. I thought it was the Abzan one, but
Oh, I said absent. Okay, no, I always get the clan
all
names
good.
mixed up.
Either way,
Okay.
just a savage flooding here. So the villain once again takes home the victory, and he stays alive here. So congratulations to Daniel on the win there, and thanks for watching.